Welcome to the Party Pal, your friendly neighborhood mastercast, back with you once again for part 2 of the NOIRVEMBER special. Now, like I explained last time, if you don't know, November has been dubbed NOIRVEMBER by the film-loving community. And what we do is we either just watch a ton of noir films, discuss noir films, all that stuff. So I thought I'd come in with a special 2-part NOIRVEMBER recommendation, focusing on new noir titles, new to blue, that you need to get your eyeballs on, and also get the films on your shelf. Today, we're going to be focusing on 2 recent Criterion releases that are jaw-droppers and just fantastic examples of the crime genre, noir genre, both black and white films. Now, there's some really good color noir films out there, The Hot Spot, Leave Her to Heaven, things like that. I've touched on those films in the past. You can find them in other reviews. But I wanted to focus on specifically black and white crime films and recent releases. So I'm going to be talking about these beauties right now. I love Criterion. They're my favorite label. 100% they're my favorite label. And when they dropped these 2 honeys, I went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Let's start the discussion off with Samuel Fuller's Pickup on South Street. This is the small, intimate, yet epic tale of a pickpocket who picks the wrong pocket. In this case, the purse of a young lady that leads to potentially world-changing events. Now, I don't want to go too down the rabbit hole with the plot because, like I spoke about in the first NOIRVEMBER special, I don't want to reveal too much of the plot. I don't want to give too much away because I want these films to unspool before your eyes as wholesomely as possible. That's the best way to experience these type of movies that are coated not only in shadow and grime and grit, but in twist after twist, turns and reveals and betrayals and all that good stuff. So I don't want to give too much away. Needless to say, the film is about a pickpocket, and he picks the wrong pocket. That's all you need to know going into this one. Richard Widmark plays Skip McCoy, the said pickpocket, in this 1953 classic film that deals with, I would say, the often unregarded seedy side of life. The police informant, the pickpockets, all that kind of stuff that I feel Sam Fuller really loves, really thrives, really finds interesting. And here he sort of melds them all together in this kind of beautiful melange. Undercover cops, all that kind of stuff. Overworked police officers, all that kind of stuff. It's a melange of a lot of those crime elements, making this a very unique noir film because it's not necessarily about a crime. It's about an item that was stolen. And so the whole movie hinges on this MacGuffin. I'm not going to say what it is or what it would lead to, but it's a big MacGuffin movie. A MacGuffin, of course, is the term used in screenwriting as the element that gets the story going. For example, the Ark of the Covenant is the MacGuffin in Raiders of the Lost Ark. For James Bond, like all those little things that he has to, I've got to get microchips and things like that. Those are the MacGuffins. Here, Skip steals our MacGuffin, and that propels the movie forward. And I gotta tell you, this is an 80-minute movie, and it is propulsive. It does not stop. It does not slow down. From minute 1, the movie establishes what's going on. There's a threat. Something's happening. A mistake has been made. The stolen item is going to ruin lives, and it just, boom, shoots right out of the goddamn gun from minute 1, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that not only as a film watcher, but as a writer, because we always want to get that kind of boring exposition stuff out of the way so we can get our story told. We want to get our goddamn story told already. And this movie does not waste any time, and that, of course, speaks to Sam Fuller's style. Shoot from the hip. As a matter of fact, I think he would always carry a gun on set or something like that. It's weird. Needless to say, this is a masterpiece, and you must watch it. This is a 5-star movie, in my opinion. 5 stars. So damn good and so worth your time. Now, I will say, Thelma Ritter as Mo, the police informant lady who also sells ties on the side because she's trying to raise money for her burial plot. It's great, and great characterization in this stuff. She steals the picture. She's so good in every scene and so human, so genuine that it just it breaks your heart every time she's on screen, but it also leaves you with a smile because she's so good. She knows what she's doing, and she frankly steals the picture away from Widmark, who, by the way, is really good. Richard Widmark is really good in this. He's fantastic. He plays his criminal to a T, sort of a love him or hate him type of guy. But in my opinion, Thelma steals the picture. This release has a ton of special features. Namely, I just want to show you the here's the inside of that. I want to show you this robust booklet that comes with the film. First of all, look at this layout. This is our cast here. This is also the menu on the Blu-ray. You get this robust booklet, and one thing I want to highlight is where is it? Here you go. Martin Scorsese on Samuel Fuller. What? That's awesome. Very cool. So you get some reading material, which not only adds benefit to the film, but to Sam Fuller's career. Fantastic fucking stuff. I mean, this is like film school in a can, or in a Amory, I should say.
Nice.
Before we get further down the road, pal, I do want to remind you, I have a goal. Before the end of 2021, I want to get to 2,000 subscribers. I'm almost there. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. That would not only make my day, but that means we get to hang out again and chat movies. And oh boy, I would really would love to do that. It's such an honor and a pleasure to spend some time with you. And, well, dang it, I hope we get to do it again. And remember to leave me a thumbs up, by the way, because that helps YouTube understand that you like this and that you like to give people a smile. Every time I see a thumbs up, man, it makes me smile, it makes me happy. And you're a good person, and you like to do good things. So leave me that thumbs up. I completely humbled by those things. So thank you so much. Leave me a thumbs up. Give me a sub. And we can continue the party. Remember to ring the bell, by the way, because that way you won't miss a video. And you and I can be pals for life. Speaking of pals for life, let's talk High Sierra, featuring two unbelievable, unique performances by two amazing actors. Of course, I'm talking about Humphrey Bogart and Ida Lupino, or I should say, Ida Lupino and Humphrey Bogart, because Ida is top billed here, which is quite interesting. This is, of course, Raoul Walsh's High Sierra, co-written by John Huston. I've seen this movie like 10 times, and I never realized John Huston wrote this movie. Maybe it's another John Huston, but I doubt it. Now, I don't want to give too much away. Like I said, I want these movies to be as wholesome an experience for the first-time viewer as possible. So all I will say is that this is the story of Roy Earl, played by Humphrey Bogart, recently released convict who has joined up with a couple of thugs who are planning to rob the jewelry safe at a local hotel. Not your typical bank robbery type plot, but it does play with all those same elements. A big heist is being planned. You know, the criminals are hiding out, doing all the planning, all that stuff. There's infighting, all that stuff. But the bulk of the movie, and I think the reason maybe the movie sort of meanders a bit, is because we don't really focus on the crime elements as much as the development of Roy Earl's character and how we see that, yes, he's led a life of crime. He's a murderer. He's not a good guy, but he has a good heart. He has a good core, you know, the hooker with a heart of gold type of story. Here he meets up with Clarence. The amazing Henry Travers is in this. He's gonna be always gonna be Clarence to me. He's an old farmer who has a lovely granddaughter that Humphrey Bogart falls in love with. She has a club foot, and he wants to help her, you know, heal. He wants to fix her leg and potentially marry her. So there's that kind of subplot going on. There's also a subplot with a bad luck dog that's sort of played for laughs, but there's a lot of weird little elements to this film that sort of make it unique in the noir genre, but still playing within the same ball field, if you were. The film is almost not even a crime picture till the end of it, but it's all about this convict trying to see a way out, trying to find a way out, hoping to find love, hoping to find redemption. You know, the age-old story. But as you can imagine, things don't go according to plan because this is a noir film. This is a crime film, and crime doesn't pay. So that's as far as I'm going to go in terms of story development. But I will say Ida Lupino is fucking phenomenal in this movie, and Humphrey is as well. The entire cast is fantastic. Of course, Henry Travers is amazing. Raoul Walsh's direction is just fucking on point, and just, I mean, again, this is another mover. It's another mover and shaker. It does not slow down. It does not stop. We do get a lot of that side story stuff, subplot development stuff, where we try to humanize Earl, and that's fine, but it still is delivered in a way that genuinely develops the plot, moves it forward, never stymies it, and I'm thankful for that, because a lot of these movies can get stymied when it comes to, like, okay, now we have to develop character, and that takes away from the fun of the movie. I think the movie is still pretty impactful and pretty hard-hitting, and it is a 5-star movie. Yep, another 5-star movie. This is something you need to watch. You don't need to own it. It's fine, you know, if it might not be up your alley or whatever, but I'm sure you can find it on TCM or streaming somewhere or rent it or something. But you need to watch High Sierra, because this is a masterpiece film, and one that I think has been forgotten kind of until recently. Luckily, this just came out from Criterion. I've seen it in theaters twice. I remember I have a very good memory of seeing this with my father-in-law, who has recently passed away. John, rest in peace. He's hopefully enjoying some movies in heaven. I saw this with him when he came to visit in California. We saw it at the Egyptian Theater, so I have good memories of watching this with my father-in-law, John. Both loved the hell out of the film. I've seen it, like I said, I think maybe 10 times. It's just a phenomenal film, and it moves, and it's tense and beautiful and rewarding, and it's got Clarence. It's got Clarence in it. Oh my God, Clarence is in this. The Criterion release here is nothing to sneeze at beyond the movie, because you get quite a package. You get 2 discs. What's this second disc? Is it special features? No, it's an extra movie. You get Colorado Territory. This is a remake, a Western remake. That's why I'm not really talking about it, because it's a Westernish remake made by Raoul Walsh, using the same source material. I haven't seen that yet, but I'm planning to watch that very soon. Also, you get another really lovely booklet, not as robust as the one for pickup, but you still get a lovely booklet here. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's the bad luck dog right there. Beautiful little booklet. It folds out like this, and you get some writing on the film there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I kind of wish that this was a poster. Kind of wish that we had this just like a breakout poster. I mean, technically, I could just cut this out, but I won't, because that would be weird. I'm going to keep that intact. But lovely package here. You get 2 movies for the price of 1. You get a booklet, and you get a ton of special features. Of course, talking about Raoul Walsh, and featurettes featuring discussions about the cast in here, including Willie Best, who is amazing. He's a black actor who's sort of the step and fetch it type of character, but he plays a small part in this. But he's so good. He's such a really good, genuine actor, and I think more people should talk about Willie. He's amazing. High Sierra, 5 stars.
Oh my!
There you go, Bugaboo. 2 5-star releases for this NOIRVEMBER special, and that'll do for NOIRVEMBER in terms of my coverage, because, well, I got a lot to talk about, and it's all Black Friday related, so I hope you'll join me for that. Like I said, if you're new here, subscribe. We get to hang out again together, and gosh, what an honor and a pleasure that would be for me. Leave me a thumbs up on your way out the door. Happy NOIRVEMBER, happy Thanksgiving, happy Black Friday. I hope this video has found you well. Take care of yourself. I care about you very much, and I hope to see you again. Until then, signing off for now.